Woman and gold have drowned the whole world in sin. Woman is disarmed when you view her as the manifestation of the Divine Mother. God cannot be seen so long as one's passion for woman and gold is not extinguished. If you look at the world, now I will use the words woman and world interchangeably. We have come that far, right? Yes. We are not confused in that regard anymore. So what is woman? All that can be seen, touched, all that which can appeal, all that which can promise pleasure and freedom from worries. As long as you look at the world as a competitor to God, you are bound to remain godless, and the world will also just be a source of stress to you. Please understand this. We look at the world and God differently. For us, they are competitors. We say we can either have world or we can have God. So there is a trade-off. Are you getting it? So we look at them as if they are two competing shops. You can either walk into this one or you can walk into that one. You can either buy into this one or you can buy into that one. And we made the wrong choice. What is available only with God and from God is attempted by us to be bought from the shop of the world. There are a few items that only the God shop holds. What are those items? Those items are called peace, relaxation, simplicity, truth, love, selflessness, freedom from bondage. Yes, innocence. These are the few items that are available only in the God shop. But we feel that those items are available elsewhere also. We feel as if the God shop has a parallel competitor. So we walk into the world shop. We feel might be that these items are available here at a discounted price. And the world shop is a trickster. The world shop says, yes, of course, I have the same material that God offers to you, but I will offer it to you cheaply. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? So you say, good, that God shop demands such a huge price. The God shop says, give me your ego and I will give you peace. What a price to pay. And here this world shop is offering me peace for almost nothing. The world shop is saying, give me your intelligence and I will give you peace. Intelligence is anyway cheap. So you try to buy there. Obviously, you only get what kind of goods there? Counterfeit goods. You know what counterfeit goods are? Nakli maal. Duplicate. So you get peace there, but that is a duplicate peace. And what does duplicate material do to you? Yes, temporarily. It gives you some kind of release. And then again there is a build-up, an explosive build-up. So disappointed You go to the God shop, but there it's a fixed price shop. No bargaining, please. One price for all things. Have you seen such shops? All items, one rate. No bargaining, no carry forward, no exchange. Keep your ego here, sir, and you can take whatever you want to take. But that again is a price that you find too much to pay. So you again go to the world shop. And you again get cheated. Again get cheated. Are you getting it? Now Ramakrishna is warning against this. He is saying there is no competitor to God. Do not look at the world as if it is different from God. You will rush to the world only if the world is seen as different from God. If you can see that the world is actually only an extension of God, then two things will happen. Please pay attention to these two things. If you look at someone's hand and find it beautiful, charming, the skin has a certain purity, a certain radiance. Don't you feel like looking at that person's face? The world is the extended hand of God. If you are really intelligent, then you will say that if the hand is so beautiful, how beautiful will be the face? Are you getting it? If the hand is so beautiful, if the extension is so beautiful, how beautiful would be the center? How beautiful would be the eyes, the face? That is the approach of the religious man. That is how he relates to the world. The world is the extended hand of God. So will he shun the world? Will he spit at the world? Will he renounce the world? And will he be attached to the world? The hand is so beautiful. Can you renounce it? Come on, please. The hand is so beautiful. Do you renounce beauty? And the hand is so beautiful. Will you get attached to it? Or would you rather move to the face? So the approach of the real man, the wise man towards world is neither of renunciation nor of attachment. The world is beautiful as an extension of God. You say, oh, if the world is so beautiful, how beautiful would be the center of this world, the source of this world? If the hand is so beautiful, how beautiful would be the center, the face? So the world then is Shakti. The world then is the mother goddess. The world then is Kali. Yes? And the center of Shakti is Shiva. The world is an extension of Shiva in the form of Shakti. What you see spread all around yourself is nothing but Shiva in his dance. Shiva, when he is dancing, is Shakti. Shakti is nothing but Shiva in motion. When Shiva is in motion, he is called Shakti. And Ramakrishna was a worshipper of Shakti. When you are worshipping Shakti, you are worshipping nothing else but Shiva. Right? If the face is somehow not available for you to be seen, You may as well worship the hand. Let's say the face is hidden for some reason. Let's say your eyes cannot look at the face. Then it would not be improper to worship the hand. Are you getting it? So when you are worshipping the world as mother, when you are worshipping woman as mother, you are actually worshipping Shiva, truth. You are saying, oh, if your creation can be so beautiful, how beautiful would you be? Are you getting? And that is why when Ramakrishna would come across a lady, he would simply say, mother. Are you getting it? By mother, he meant Shakti. Do you really require to test and touch every grain of sand on the beach? You just pick up whatever can be contained in your palm and you look at it and it's golden, it's shining, it's pure, it's fine. Right? And you say, wow, what a beach, what lovely sand. Now, have you tested each and every single grain? You haven't, right? So you look at the immensity in one grain. Similarly, when you look at a woman and call her Ma, Shakti, you are looking at the entire expanse of Shakti in one individual, which is all right, which is beautiful. Please understand what Ramakrishna is doing when he is prostrating to a woman. Even when he would come across a young girl, he would call her Ma and bow to her. What is he doing? He is prostrating to one grain of sand as a representative of the entire vast expanse of the beach, which is great, which is just right. Are you getting it? He is seeing in her the entire creation, just as you can see in one grain of sand the entire sands of the world. Are you getting it? And when you are worshipping the sands, you are worshipping the source from where the sands come. Do you see how it is two-layered? When you bow to one individual lady, a woman, you are bowing to all that which has been created, all that which exists as manifested. The woman is not one woman, but all women. The woman is not only all women, but also all men. The woman is not only all human beings, but also all animals and vegetation. The woman is not only all sentient beings, but also the rivers, the mountains. The woman is not only all things upon this planet, but actually the entire universe. Do you see how it is circle after circle, concentric? So by bowing to one woman, Ramakrishna is actually saluting the entire universe. And when he is saluting the universe, he is saluting the hand of God. You can get attached only if you think that the world shop offers you what the God shop does not offer. One is not a fool to be attached. One gets attached only in anticipation, only when you have hopes. Remember that you never go to a woman, you go to your hope. Once you realize that your hope is false, then would you still continue going to that woman? You are going to the wrong shop. You have a particular desire, you want to be fulfilled, but you are going to the wrong shop. And that is why you are being cheated again and again. But one requires to be blessed to gain wisdom even after being repeatedly cheated. Otherwise, if the shadow of foolishness is there on the mind, then one will get cheated 1,000 times and still be prepared to be cheated once again. Strange are these ways. You will say, if one has been cheated 1,000 times, why would he want to be cheated once more? But such is the story of humanity all around us. We fall in the same snare 1,000 times. We fall to the same tendencies 1,000 times. Don't we? You will say, no. We are intelligent people, you see. Yes, we do get trapped, but it's a fresh trap every time. No, it's not a fresh trap. Hope is a very dangerous animal. It can make you do the most stupid things. It can make you fall in the same trap 1,000,000 times. It can make you do the most foolish of things. Hope. There was the Cricket World Cup in 2003. The finals were played between India and Australia. I know of a man who is still watching the highlights and the repeat telecast of that World Cup final. It has been 14 years now. And he goes on watching the recordings of that match. Why? He hopes that one day India will win. Hope can make you fall in the same nonsense again and again for 14 years. For 14 years, you can keep committing the same blunder, hoping that one day the sun will rise from the south. No, this is true. I'm told of this by my Nanaji, my maternal grandfather. There was one tragic movie that released in the 1950s. The hero and the heroine would both die in the last scene. And people were so touched and moved. That they would go and watch the movie in different theaters across different cities, hoping that ultimately they would come to one particular screening in which the couple does not die. Are we not doing the same thing? Same tendencies, same everything, and yet we expect that from the same beaten road, some new destination will come. You would be surprised. If the recordings of your days are shown to you, 1 year, 365 days, You would be amazed at how similar at least 100 of those recordings look. In fact, you will be unable to tell one day from the other. It'll be very difficult for you to differentiate between 28th of April and 6th of June. You did exactly the same things. You fought with exactly the same people. You even wore exactly the same dress. You woke up at the same time. You did just the same things. Drove the same car, went to the same place, ate the same breakfast, said the same things, took the same resolutions, felt bad on the same things, took pleasure from the same things. That's how repetitive and foolishly hopeful our lives are. 28th of April is exactly the same as the 6th of June. Even the toothbrush was the same. And you were chewing the same nails. Do you see? Do not look at the world as different from Shiva. Look at the world as the hand of Shiva. Is it clear? When you will do that, then you will not expect from the world what you must expect from Shiva. Are you getting it? Do you ever go to a servant a loyal servant, a real servant, and ask from him what his master has refused you? Do you do that? I'm asking you. You go to a man and you ask a few favors from that man. The man says, no, you do not deserve these things. You cannot have them. And if you want to have these things, you better raise your qualifications. You better become first eligible. Now do you come out of his room, catch hold of his servant, a real, loyal, devoted servant, and ask from him the things that his master has refused you? If you do that, would he oblige you? Similarly, you should not ask from the world what the master of the world has refused you. What the master of the world is to give you, only the master must give you. But what do? We try to bribe the servant. We say, you see, the master is not giving me peace, but maybe you can give me peace. Shiva is not giving me peace. Maybe gold, riches, pleasure, entertainment can give me peace. This is a foolish approach. The master and the servant are one. The servant will not give you what the master is not giving you. Shakti and Shiva are one. The creator and his creation are one. What you cannot get from God, you will not get from the world. Are you getting it? In fact, it is infidelity, impropriety, and an unpardonable sin to seek from the world what can be sought only from God. You are trying to get from flesh that which only meditation can give you. You would be disappointed. You are trying to get from achievement what only realization can give you. You would be disappointed. you are trying to get from excitement what only relaxation can give you, you would be disappointed. You went begging for love to the owner of a house. The owner refused you. Now, would you start making love to the dog of the house? But that is what we do. Loving God is an arduous thing. So we start making love to the dog of God. What is the dog of God? This world. I cannot get God's love. Now let me catch hold of God's dogs and fondle them and caress them and make love to them. That is what the materialistic man does. He does not have God. So very cleverly he finds a substitute. What is the substitute? God's dogs. So he is found with the hound. He had gone to offer himself to God, and he ends up offering himself to the dog. That is the worldly man's situation. For him, the God and the dog are different. For him, the God and the dog are competitors. He feels the dog can offer him exactly what God can offer. Not only will he not get what he desires from the dog, he will also end up being bitten from the dog because he is God's dog. The moment he comes to know that this person has been turned away by my master, so he is coming to me, to have me act as a substitute, he will say, okay, you come. I will show you how God and God's dog are one. You just read my name backwards and you will realize who I am. Do you see the materialistic man making love to the dog and ending up being bitten by it? The world is all yours if you are first of the world's master. Have you gone to people who have dogs? If you are on good terms with the master of the dog comes and wags its tail in front of you. The dog says, if you are good to my master, I will be good to you. That is what the world also says. If you are good to my master, I will be good to you. So the godly man enjoys the world. The world itself is heaven for the godly man. You are embracing the dog's master, and the dog is licking your feet. And if you are at odds with the dog's master, then the dog is barking and chasing you. And you are saying, oh, the world is a place of torment. The world is going to be to you just what you are to the world's master. If you are devoted to the world's master, the world will be devoted to you. If you are devoted to Shiv, can Shakti be unkind to you? Shakti is devoted to, and if you are devoted to Shiv, Shakti will be bound to be kind to you. Shiv is the Lord of Shakti. Shiv is the beloved of Shakti. If you love Shiv, Shakti is bound to love you. The world is bound to be yours. You will enjoy all the bounties of the world. So if you find that the world is a place of torture to you, you should immediately realize that you are not really one with Shiv. Had you really belonged to Shiv, the world would have belonged to you. If the world does not belong to you, it only proves that you do not belong to Shiv. Why are you going to the dogs? Go to the dogs? Master.